Yay! 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 Yay!
Yay!
Yay!
I love this new music.
I know you do.
You don't love it as much?
We're sticking with it.
I like
We're
it.
sticking with it.
I think it's cool. It's hip. It's happening.
It's
Yay!
us.
It's jiving for me.
It's us.
It is.
It's us.
It's very much us. It's fun and moving along, and then stupid, goofy thrown in.
Yay!
Yeah, that's the new log line for the show. Stupid and goofy.
Yay!
So
Yeah.
we have this tendency when people on Twitter ask for podcast recommendations, we reach out. You do it, I do it.
We do it all the time.
And someone actually replied to you
Ooh, yeah.
and was like, well, just by reading your Twitter bio, I don't know what your show is all about.
Yeah.
So I changed the bio.
Yeah.
And then I was like, check again. And I don't know if she's listened or not. But
well, we welcome her.
Got a couple new followers out of it. So
It'd be nice to
it's
get a
working.
few new followers. It'd be nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing. People like the show. And so many people have told me they enjoy it because it does sound like you and I, they're part of the gang. Like they're sitting with us at the bar, enjoying a cocktail.
Yeah.
Just having a good time.
Having a great time.
So I think that's our draw and our mystique, if
so,
you will.
So all you people out there who listen to every show and love, do us a favor. Start to share this thing. Let's blow this thing up.
Yeah. Let's do something with it.
I'm tired of always talking to Tom.
I don't mind talking to Tom.
No. He mumbles. He doesn't talk.
No,
He's a mumbler.
I say, hi, Tom. How are you? So much this week, really?
But if Tom was sharing it, then there would be, we could maybe have two Toms.
Well, wait, so
right? Exactly. So I think everyone out there, I'm challenging all of our fans. Let's blow this thing up. Share, retweet,
Ooh, I have an
share.
idea. I have an idea.
Yeah. Oh.
The person with the most likes on either Twitter or Facebook
Okay.
that shares something of ours,
Okay.
we'll give them a prize on the next show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they've got to push.
We have a couple of prizes here.
We have a couple of prizes in the prize closet.
I have a half-eaten bag of M&Ms.
That'd be a wonderful gift. Most people would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As seen on TV, as heard on podcasts.
Yes. Always candy in your studio now.
Well, that was actually a gift. Somebody came by this morning.
Oh, it's wonderful. You always have candy, though. I don't know what this thing is on your desk, this purple wrapper.
This is
thing.
a twirl bar. It's a Cadbury twirl, only available in the United Kingdom. So here's the thing. The chocolate in England is way better than the chocolate you get here.
Well, we do some cheaper chocolate. There's still some great chocolate here.
Way better than the mass-produced commercial chocolate of the Nestle's or Mars variety.
Well, there goes that sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But Cadbury...
I got a feeling we're going to kick some sponsors away from us.
Cadbury can come on in to the show.
I love Cadbury. Or Toblerone. I'd like Toblerone to be a sponsor.
So the Cadbury
or Bridgewater chocolate.
Okay. No. Allow me to take a step back. The mass-produced commercial chocolates are far inferior. That does not mean that the artisan chocolates like a Bridgewater,
which is amazing,
so good, so good.
I could,
My mouth is watering just thinking about it.
Just saying Bridgewater chocolate. That's gross.
My mouth was watering just thinking about it.
So bad.
These Cadbury Twirl, they have the flake. I mean, their chocolate is just far superior.
Right.
So, like for example, the Kit Kat bars in England are made with Cadbury chocolate.
Okay.
Here, the license to Kit Kat belongs to, I want to say, Nestle or Hershey or one of them.
Why don't you look it up? I don't know. Cadbury.
It doesn't matter because it's so much better over there
Cadbury
anyway.
Cream Egg, is that one of your favorite? We're almost on Easter here. Is that one of your favorite Easter treats? I like the mini egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cadbury, the eggs are good, but I mean, I'm just talking about Cadbury chocolate. If you just gave me a bar of Cadbury chocolate versus a bar of Hershey versus a bar of Nestle versus a bar of Mars, Cadbury is up top. Is the best of them all.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
So their Kit Kats are better than our Kit Kats.
Okay.
Just the regular flavor. But so anyway, that's what this question is. Have you had a Cadbury?
I've not had a twirl.
All right, we're going to have to crack this thing open.
All right, I will try. I don't eat a whole lot of sugar these days.
So it's okay. It's
but
kind
like
of broken.
you,
It's kind of broken.
You say you'll try anything.
Yeah.
I will go with you on trying.
Not
the twirl.
only is the flavor superior, but the flaky airiness of the twirl of the Cadbury chocolate is just amazing.
It looks like it's been melted and like re-gone again.
It's just it's a flaky bar. So here's the twirl.
Twirl. I will taste the twirl.
Taste the twirl. Go.
Oh, that's Cadbury chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what the twirl is. But the chocolate is delicious.
The chocolate is amazing. And the consistency, it's flaky, it's airy, it's wonderful.
It is. It's very Cadbury. We should do a taste test of chocolate and see if you know which one's which.
All right, done. And set it up for next week. So
wow,
you can only get this in this area. There's a store in New York City in, I think, the East Village. But then there's also a store in our section of Connecticut called UK Gourmet.
Ooh.
They have your H&P sauce. They have your Cadbury twirls and flake bars and all the good stuff there.
It's very good. Where is it?
All of the, UK Gourmet?
Yeah.
Bethel, I want to say.
Okay.
I think it's in Bethel.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's one of the only places you can still get this chocolate in the U.S. They actually stopped importing it on a wide scale, and there's only a select few retailers. Because you have to be proper British.
Which voice was that? Which area is that?
Prop. I don't know.
It sounds bloody awful.
Yeah,
Awful.
The worst accent in the world.
Wow, that was almost like a Spice Girl right there.
Well, because that's actually the West Ham, the northeastern London. World.
All the people of the world.
Best football club in the world.
Yeah, I don't like that as much.
So there you go.
I prefer a bit more proper, right?
So what would my Spice Girl name be? Jewy Spice?
And I'd be Chewy Spice. I don't know.
You'd be Gooey Spice.
Oh,
Fluffy Spice.
Oh, I don't say fluffy.
Fluffy Spice.
Come on, I'm not as fluffy as I once was.
Well, you just ate this, so Twirly Spice. You could be the Twirly Spice.
That sounds a little dancey. I'm not.
You also choreograph all of our.
Why don't people send us? There we go. Give us the name of the Spice boy I should be.
We're asking you listeners to do a lot. If nothing nothing above all else, just share the show. But if you want to give us a Spice Girl name,
what's that number again, Mike?
We haven't given our number away in a while.
I noticed that in the last couple shows.
6317 Mike Mo.
Mike with a Y.
It's Mike with a Y. I actually changed because I put that on our Twitter bio. I was like, we need to put our number on this.
We do.
It wasn't there. That was a big miss. So hopefully people other than, Liz has us on speed dial.
Clearly.
She always is calling.
And we have no call from Liz this week.
Look at that. There's no blinking voicemail light.
Wow. Well, maybe she didn't hear the last show yet. It's quite possible.
Maybe. I'm going to send her a message, though, and see.
I did get a message from a fan. Remember A Fan?
Who's that? Which one?
A Fan.
A Fan?
Who sent us the box of treats.
Oh, yes.
Sent me a message.
So now you know who that is?
At a private... No, I can't figure it out. It's like... I'm not going to call the number back. It's like a weird number. It was a text that said...
Okay.
They were concerned that we said we only had one person listening, and they were like, "Hey, I listened and I sent you a box of treats." And I was like, "Wow, thank you, A Fan."
You're supposed to say "new phone, who dis."
I didn't. I'm not cool enough to do that. So they said A Fan, so I assume that's A Fan.
Just blow the damn show up. That's all it is. Because if you guys enjoy the show and you want us to keep doing the damn show, then you got to get more listeners to listen to the damn show. That's how this whole thing works.
Because we're in need of another sponsor now.
You know who I wouldn't mind being sponsored by?
A lot of people.
I saw this new product on QVC.
Yeah.
It's somewhat blasphemous, but I kind of get it.
Okay.
It's a round hot dog.
Most of them are round.
No. Like a patty. Like a hamburger style patty.
But it's a hot dog.
But it's a hot dog.
So it's thick bologna.
So essentially, it's because for making a hot dog edible on a burger bun.
Which it's about time.
Which is why that was made. And when I saw this, I was like, well, that's pretty great. But they didn't stop there. They didn't make it just, the hot dog ingredients, which, as we know, if you look on the ingredients...
don't read that.
Lips, tongues, ears, entrails, and assholes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think they write that on there.
Yeah?
I don't think the butthole is listed.
Well, it's implied.
It's understood.
But they didn't just make it into a patty shape. It still kind of maintains like the cylindrical elements to it, as if it was like...
Okay.
If it was like, imagine like 4 hot dogs that were kind of glued together and then cut in half. Like...
Okay.
like this way. You know what I mean? Everyone who's listening is like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean by this
across
way.
the middle, flat, like your dad used to when he put them on the grill.
I have the picture.
Oh, look at that!
It's actually a screenshot from QVC, but
I can see that.
It's scalloped.
I can see that.
It kind of looks, even if you boil it, it looks like it came off the grill. I guess
grooves.
I don't know.
It's got grooves for your ketchup, or your mustard, or your relish.
Well, we had the poll earlier in the run of the show.
We did.
Ketchup blew away mustard as the preferred hot dog topping. Now, most people are like, "Oh, what about both?" I mean, no. Sorry, you choose one. You got one vote.
Yeah, that's fair.
You get one vote. You can't be like, "Oh, both candidates are great."
I think it's very important that you're going to reach out to these guys and see if they'd like to sponsor the show. I think that's wonderful. I can tell you, I'd like to tell the public we are in the talks. You and I have both talked to a sponsor that we're going to be hopefully doing a show based on something that we mentioned on the show one day.
It would, yeah. I said something stupid, and the sponsor's like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." And he's actually potentially supposed to come by.
Yeah, that'd be great.
At some point. Hey, why don't you shoot him a text right now and be like, "We're recording a show. If you can get here within the next 45 minutes, then you win a brand new podcast. Hey, yeah.
I will reach out to him right now.
While you're texting him right now, I'm
going to cut you off.
Oh.
Yeah. Just because we were talking about fun Easter stuff.
Yeah.
And because you've told me you will try anything once.
Yeah.
I'm going to bust out my phone. For a change, we're going to get you on video doing something because you can't say no.
Oh, did you bring something?
I brought you something right here.
Oh. I thought that was a donut. It's in a Dunkin' Donuts bag. I thought it was
in a
donut.
Dunkin' Donuts bag. I'm going to have you reach in and pull out what's in here. Don't look. I want you to reach in, pull it out, and you're going to eat this on the show.
Okay. It's a donut.
You missed something.
No, I got the donut.
You missed something.
I will happily eat the donut.
You missed what else is in the bag. It's a
peep.
Peep donut.
It's a peep donut.
So the peep sits in the donut. This is the Dunkin' Donut new donut that they're doing.
I
was celebrate Easter.
I was expecting when you were like reach back in the bag, it was gonna be like a packet of mayonnaise.
No, I'm
like
not
that.
as mean to you as you are to me. But look at that. Look
This
at
is
that.
true.
Hold on. Give it up. There we go. Look at that.
So there's a peep. It basically it kind of looks like the donut version of balut. Do you know what balut is?
Yes, I do.
It's a Filipino delicacy. I've had it before.
Yes.
It's a half fertilized chicken egg.
Right.
There's feathers and there's bone and there's an eye and it's great. I love it. It tasted like fried chicken. I don't know if this is going to taste like fried chicken.
Okay, I'm going to give you exactly 30 seconds to eat the entire thing.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on. The whole thing's got to be gone in 30 seconds. On your mark,
give me a 3, 2, 1.
get set, go. 30 seconds, the whole thing. Whole thing's got to be gone. 30 seconds. Come on, Marshmallow Man.
This is not going to happen.
This is. He gives me mayonnaise in banana baby food. I give him a peep and a donut. Like it's 15 seconds to go. You better get the whole thing's got to be swallowed. Come on, got to be done. Got to be done. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
I don't think I did it. I don't think I finished it on time.
All right, now you got to give it back. All right, done.
This is good. Okay. Well, I hope that everybody who's listening really enjoyed that up close and personal. We just had an intimate moment here. Okay. That was pretty good. I was there goes my good I was eating very healthy today. I had a great white bean soup.
And then you had a twirl bar, and then you had this.
I didn't have the twirl bar.
Yeah, little twirl.
That was you.
Oh, okay. I thought you had some too.
That was you. I had a crumb.
So the fun part is,
Uh-huh.
while you were chowing down that donut,
Okay.
I heard back from our special guest, and he should be here any minute.
Oh, really?
He's on his way. He was so
Okay.
excited. We'll see how fast he can make it before the end of the show.
He's like, I have absolutely nothing going on. I'm going to come and talk to you podcast people.
So it's a prize guest, right? Or did we say who it was?
No, we didn't say who it was.
Did we? You sure?
I don't think we said. No.
All right, cool. If
No.
we did, then people are like, these guys are that much dumber because the bar really is low.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the beat? Is that the door? Is that the doorbell?
I don't know what that was. I have so many devices around with speakers. No, that was my computer.
Everywhere.
That was the computer itself.
Gave a little bell. Like
Yeah.
I was like, do we have a doorbell?
Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be something.
People just ring the doorbell and come on in from the street.
Or the kids across the hall will be ringing the doorbell and running down the hall.
Yeah, the dance studio may be in session again very soon.
Ooh, but they won't be able to see us now that you've frosted the door.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well,
you can't see out, they can't see in.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because when we opened up the studio and all these little kids are just like poking their heads in, like, what's going on in there?
They have microphones. I want to be on a microphone.
That's Santa Claus.
They might have thought that, yeah.
Well, you Santa Claus at that dance studio.
As we've talked about previously. So, yeah. So, see the difference of how nice I am to how mean you are? I gave you a surprise treat of a donut with a peep. You gave me banana baby food with Miracle Whip.
See, I don't think that's nice. You're like, hey, Jewish guy, eat this Easter-themed food.
I don't think that was mean. That was introducing you to the deliciousness of Easter.
To the deliciousness.
That's a treat.
Of
what
my
would
Lord
your treat
and Savior,
be?
Jesus
What
Christ.
would what would your treat be to me in return? Would it be some
Just
gefilte fish?
It would be matzah glued together with gefilte fish.
See, you guys don't get the whole idea of treats, do you?
We have chocolate covered matzahs.
It's still matzah.
I've been seeing all of these matzah recipes coming up in my Facebook feed, and it's really funny because a lot of them are like bacon covered chocolate things. As we know, there's no bacon in Judaism.
Right.
But I have learned that lamb bacon and beef bacon are both prevalent and that they exist in the first place.
I didn't know they existed.
You can actually get them anywhere.
Wow.
And they look like they fry up like a regular bacon. I've never tried it. The only bacon alternative I've ever had was turkey bacon, which, as we know, is not actual bacon.
It's awful.
Well, it's a processed turkey ground paste that is then, like, I don't know, there's two different colors. Maybe one's white meat and one's dark meat, and then they're pressed together in a wavy bacon fashion.
It's not bacon.
Yeah, but this was actual bacon. The lamb bacon comes from the stomach fat, the lining of the stomach of the sheep, I guess. And I don't know, there's probably a lot of places you can get that beef fat. Those cattle are fatty big animals, I should say. I'm assuming that, I mean, they're both kosher, so I gotta try them. I can't imagine either of them taste nearly as good as the original.
What's your favorite meal at a Seder? What's your favorite part of the meal?
I love taking the hard-boiled egg and dumping it in the bowl of salt water. Come on.
That's number one.
Come on. I mean, no.
I enjoy good matzo ball soup. I love good matzo ball soup.
Well, I guess number one is the prime rib. You can't go wrong with the prime rib.
Can't go wrong with prime rib. No. But I mean, something unique to that meal. You know, the gefilte fish I could pass on.
The gefilte fish.
I could pass over the gefilte fish.
Ayo! It's tricky because gefilte fish now, some people like it hot, some people like it cold.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
Some people don't like it at all. I don't know what rhymes with cold. But I was going to try Dr. Seuss here, but it just didn't work.
No.
Dr.
Good job.
Seuss.
No, there's no preparation for the show.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The gefilte fish is just not my thing. I cannot get
No, I'm with
it.
you. I'm with you. I don't like it. Like I said, I love matzo ball soup.
Yeah, matzo ball soup is great.
I don't have access to it very often.
Oh,
I really don't.
I'll save you some. We have a lot.
I would.
We're gonna have a lot
of latkes of matzo ball.
Well, those are two completely different.
I know. I was trying to make you have a lot. You have a latke of
didn't really work.
Can I get a rim shot? All right.
I guess I was hoping for more of a womp womp.
All right, hold on. There you go.
There it is.
You feel better?
That's more appropriate. Yeah.
I thought I'd get a rim shot. Okay.
Yeah, the Passover feast.
Wait a minute. I can do whatever I want. Rim shot.
Cute.
Yeah. It's good to be the sound effect guy.
So here's the tricky part about the Passover Seder, though.
Do you get the door? Are you the one who jumps
for
up
Elijah?
to check? Yeah. Are you the one that jumps up to check the door?
No, the door's just open.
I know. Do you go out and check, like make sure he's not there, make sure he's there?
No, because if he's there, he's going to be it. He's going to come on in.
Well, I mean, the ones. We have our guest has walked into the studio.
Oh, no kidding?
Look at this.
Oh, look at this.
I thought this was Letterman.
No, come on in, have a seat. We're on right now.
This is not Letterman.
Oh, darn.
And you've got a hot mic in front of you.
Oh, you do.
Come on,
Get
come
right
and,
up close
come
to
and
it.
talk to it. How you doing?
Hello.
So you are our first live guest.
Yeah, our first guest in studio.
In studio
Yeah.
live guest. Yeah.
Barely
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he's alive and well. It's good to see you, my man.
Nice seeing you
Great
too.
to
Ran
see
up
you.
there from the golf course. What a run.
Welcome. Yeah.
So we haven't
they-
announced who our special guest is.
No, we told people that there would be a guest coming that's going to give us a lot of sponsorship money, but we didn't say who it was.
We know you're sponsor-
wow.
you're in for sponsoring the show, right?
Yeah, why not?
There we go. We'll give you details on that later.
See, now why couldn't fucking Gillette come in and just be like, why not? Here you go.
Well, because-
he's opening his wallet.
Because the guy
I have
from
$20.
Because
Hey, that's
Look, the
20
guy
more
from-
than we had coming into the show.
the guy from Gillette is spending his money elsewhere. That's what we have to say, to be honest with you. And look, we have another guest walking in the show at the
Robert
same
Kraft.
time.
My mom is here. Hey, Mom. How are you? How are you? We don't have a fourth mic set up right now.
That's
though.
how we can share.
Do you want to jump on the? All right.
Are we on a podcast?
Yeah,
We
we're
are.
recording right now.
Hi, awesome.
This is true. We had two people drop, so we never had an in studio guest, and
We
now we
didn't
have
know
two
what
that
to
just
do.
dropped in. Yeah,
We don't know what to do.
I don't know.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Do you want to sponsor the show too, Mom? Because Pete just came and he said Candlewood Valley Country Club is going to sponsor the show,
So this show brought to you by Candlewood Valley Country Club
and Liba Furman.
and Leva Furman.
And she was just down at the golf course not too long
You were
ago.
down at the golf
Oh.
course.
We're going to be doing a tournament. We being the New Milford Corporation for Economic
You got to speak. You got to speak
Very
into the mic,
close.
ma'am.
We being the Corporation for New Milford's Economic Development
Ooh.
will be doing a golf tournament there
Oh.
Wonderful.
at the end of June.
I'm sure our listeners in Virginia know exactly what that is.
It means a lot to him.
Yeah,
That's
there
okay.
you go. We have
That's
one
important.
listener from Virginia who apparently is starting a cult. That's where Jan is.
Right. And we also have a listener in
you-
Israel, so it's irrelevant what you're saying. But yeah.
That's our chosen listener.
Yes.
Yes.
What was his name again? Okay.
It was Mr. Kh.
I'm sure it was
think.
Mr. Kh?
I think it
Wasn't
was
Mrs. Kh.
I don't know. I don't know. We
Got
don't
it.
we don't have detailed demographics like that.
You know what's funny is when you look at the show and where the listens have been,
Uh-huh.
it's really funny when you look. A lot of our number one listening area is Connecticut. 2 and 3 are really close at California and New York.
Yeah.
And then right up there with them, which is crazy, is Bulgaria.
Yeah.
We have a huge Bulgarian listening base. Thank you,
yes.
Bulgaria.
Well, we had one show where I talked about my trip to Bulgaria.
and they keep listening
they
to the
keep
show.
coming back. I don't know how.
The Bulgarians love us. We're
I
big
was
in
surprised
Bulgaria.
I was surprised that they had smartphones when I went over there to visit in the first.
Oh, don't knock Bulgaria now. We love Bulgaria.
So Pete joined us because we wanted to have a sponsor.
We did. We said we need a sponsor, and we said, hey, we've been talking to Pete. Let's just firm up the deal. We said let's text him, and he showed up.
So here was my idea. My idea was that we start doing the podcast while golfing, right, from a golf cart.
Okay.
Okay. And obviously the round of golf would be free.
We could arrange that, yeah.
But then you're also going to give us money on top of that.
Well, that's wonderful.
I
That's
think
so.
so.
Thank you
that's
so much.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, I got my $20 right
This is
Oh,
now
20.
you
That's cute.
you are great at running a golf course, but you are not a good negotiator because I just got everything I needed
here. Oh, jeez.
right out
I
of
love
that.
We
Right.
told you the dollars. We'll worry about that later. We'll send
All
you
right,
a bill
we'll worry
for
about
the
the
rest of
dollars later.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be now you're going to have to be on it. We're going to
But-
need to get the grounds crew on it.
But Bill being the purist, is this going to go over well? Because he is
Ooh.
a purist on the golf course.
Yeah.
Oh, the shade of red his face turns when I start watching soccer on the golf course.
You won't be doing that again.
I love
it's
that.
great.
You will not be doing that
Oh,
again.
it's
We
great.
can arrange
No,
that.
it's
and
bad.
it's the best strategy I have if I'm lagging. Like I'll catch up like 5 strokes per hole if I'm
So it
watching
means you'll be
soccer.
down about 30 strokes still by the 4th hole. So I'm not worried about that at all.
Well,
I'm not worried about
always.
you gaining the 5
I'm not a good
strokes.
golfer.
No, I'm
I
aware.
love golfing. I'm just
Yeah.
not very good at it.
And I'm not good either.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
But I
say
still
this like
beat
you're
you.
Tiger fucking Woods over there.
You just swore like that in front of your mother. You see the surprise on her face
Oh.
right now is amazing. She is so shocked at your mouth.
We have to take a step back because right before you walked in, we were talking about Passover Seder. So what's on the menu? What's on the menu for the Seder?
Yeah.
For Seder dinner.
We'll start out with our traditional hard-boiled egg in salt water.
I told you.
He said that was his favorite part.
Oh, it's
That's
all about
the best.
Yes.
All about the hard-boiled egg,
You have to.
and then you smush up the yolk in the water. It's delicious.
Uh-huh.
That's course 1. Course 2 is either going to be gefilte fish,
Hot or cold?
cold,
Oh.
See, she's the cold.
Oh.
cold.
I like a
cold.
hot fish if I'm gonna have it.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on the gefilte fish.
But I've been told not to cook it because it makes the house smell for
Here's
a
the
week
problem.
before.
Here's the problem. You
I
will
can
cook
see
the
that.
gefilte fish, and then you walk in, and it just the whole how everything smell, and then when you leave the house, you still smell like gefilte fish.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So it is a problem.
We Italians have that with bacala.
Talk into the microphone.
We Italians have that with bacala.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how do you overcome that?
You just don't go in the house.
Okay.
So we'll eat on the porch. How's that?
Okay, so it's going to be an outside
That's nice.
Seder on the porch.
under the stars. So what do you do with Elijah then?
Yeah,
if you're
where's
already
Elijah?
outside,
If you're outside,
you can't just
Elijah-
open the door for him.
Elijah may walk in and be like,
Elijah
nobody's
might
here.
already be in the house, and then we open the door and he walks out.
Oh,
Elijah is inside the house.
that would be a twist.
It's like the calls are coming from inside the
That
house.
would be a clever twist. Okay, so gefilte and,
and-
then what?
Chicken soup with matzo balls.
There you go.
Yep.
That's my favorite.
So you'll be there for course 3. You'll show up
Okay,
on course
for
3.
course 3. You don't want the hard-boiled eggs?
I'll open the door for Elijah.
You kind of
I look like an egg.
think, yeah.
I'll stick
A
with
good
the
egg,
Easter
a good
egg
egg,
head,
a
yeah.
good
The
egg.
hard-boiled egg look, and if we put the proper hat, you just have the rabbinical look. So you
I
could be 2 for 2.
I
That's
could.
right.
Yeah.
Can we
That's
curl up
right.
the sides of the beard for?
That takes
More
that
Hasidic
takes
look?
years to
I can
to
try
get
to curl that.
You have to
it's-
grow
it's-
them
it's,
first.
Yeah, you got to grow it out. It's
Okay.
not just like you grow. You have the beard and you just like twirl it up like around a pencil.
I could.
No, they do that for years.
Oh,
And it's specifically this part, like this part right here.
okay.
that,
That's good for a podcast to
Okay,
talk about this part.
So you know when you put on a hat and your
Yes.
hair is long and then it starts to like
No,
stick out in
my
front
hair's
of your
not
ears.
long. It's never
okay.
been long.
Okay. All right, and I look over to my right and there's another bald man.
Oh, and another egghead.
There you go. Okay. All right. So our listeners know that you curl, if you put on a hat and you have longer hair and it kind of curls up like it's doing for
It'll
me.
pop out.
So this is the part that they start to grow it out. And they start when they're like little boys.
You need a haircut.
And then I know I do.
Yeah.
I know
You
I
have
do.
scissors here?
That's not going to
You
happen.
said you try anything once.
That was food wise,
I don't know.
not letting you cut my hair wise.
See why not?
Regardless,
Especially those points sticking out. See,
Yeah.
you want something that grinds my geese.
is this?
It's up in the front by the snapback with your hair sticking out through the half moon of the snapback.
Oh yeah, that's what keeps me looking young.
No.
You wouldn't know anything
No,
about that with the
but I
white
can
beard
see
and the bald head.
I can see the forest through the trees. You know what I'm talking about? You see that spot? You can see the forest through the trees up there. It's a little thin. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just
It
the way
doesn't
that
keep
that's
you
just the
looking
way that
young.
I'm wearing it.
Wow, that's just awful.
Yeah, I'm glad it's a podcast so no one can
Terrible.
actually see.
It's just terrible.
When I Photoshop this together, everyone's gonna be like,
They're
"Oh,
not
he
gonna,
has a
you're not going to
beautiful
Photoshop
head
anything
of
with
hair."
my video of you eating a donut.
He made me eat a donut before you came in here. I was trying to have a healthy.
He makes me eat banana baby food with Miracle Whip shoved in it, blindfolded. I gave him a donut with a peep on it. Who's the better partner of the podcast?
I'd have to say you are.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so much. That's wonderful.
Okay, fair enough. So I want to get everybody.
I didn't expect that from
actually,
Lee, but
hold
with
on.
your mom's not going to say I'm the better partner here. I get that.
Yeah.
So Pete's more of a an outside voice with a nothing to gain on either side of this, right?
You live within like a half a mile of his business.
Yeah. So
And you can really, you could probably throw me into a river. So I'm,
Yeah.
I'm going to answer whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I would never do that.
It's just out of fear, not out of love.
Yeah.
Aw.
He's here for me out of
He
love.
just flat out admits it.
Exactly. All right, finish the menu, Mom. What?
Back to the menu.
Before we get too far away from this, yeah.
And we do that.
Well, then we have a choice. I haven't really decided
Prime
yet. Prime rib
Or fillet.
or
ham?
filet. Or filet. No, the ham we'll have at our friends for Easter the next day.
The next day.
Next
Yeah,
day is
yeah.
ham day.
Exactly.
Or I could
Because
do
we're good Jews.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. That's how you do it.
Exactly.
or I could do a leg of lamb
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I could,
or lamb shanks. I did one year.
yeah.
And
not a
then
bad
I'll throw in the usual turkey for those who don't like red meat.
There's always a turkey.
Yeah.
There's always way too much
It's a lot
meat.
of food.
Too much food.
Is
Well, then
there?
we have our roasted asparagus and our
Oh.
roasted potatoes and our roasted sweet
A lot
potatoes
of roasting.
A lot of
and our
roasting,
roasted
yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
What's going to be deep fried? Nothing's deep fried?
Nothing.
Like crickets there when he says deep
Nothing.
fried.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
just roasted.
And then we're going to have matzah.
Oh, there's
more
gonna be a lot of
matzah.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
matzah.
more matzah.
Sounds like 3
And
layers
then-
of matzah to me.
Heyo.
Heyo.
And our 4 glasses and a minimum of wine.
A 4 glass. Yeah, there's a
4
4
glass
glass minimum.
minimum.
In our Seder, you have to have 4
Gotta
glasses
be
of wine.
Manischewitz.
Well, it's
I prefer Manischewitz. It's not everyone
dictated
does. But
by the Torah.
the 4 glasses are for certain times of the meal.
Yeah. Well,
right.
during
Beginning,
the,
beginning, before,
yeah.
after, and dessert.
See?
And dessert will probably have fruit compote,
Ooh.
jello, and some kind of cakes and cookies.
That's wonderful.
I saw this recipe about chocolate covered matzah with beef bacon and salt sprinkled on top.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Where can you get beef bacon around here? Do we know?
Beef bacon?
So beef bacon and lamb bacon, I've found out that these are things via watching videos on my Facebook feed.
And let's ask our trained chef friend over here.
Uh-huh.
Good luck.
Wow.
I'm trying to think Whole Foods. I think Whole Foods would probably have it.
You think?
I think so.
Okay.
Haven't been down there in a while.
All right. Well,
They've got duck bacon across the bridge over there, though.
What if
duck bacon.
Yes, they do.
Ooh.
Where's a duck bacon?
Over at Big Y.
What part of the duck does that come from?
Couldn't tell you.
Is that like turkey bacon though? Because the beef bacon and the lamb bacon are actual bacon fat, like stomach lining bacon. But turkey bacon, as we know, is just processed meat that's pressed and shaped into a wavy thing. So what's duck bacon? Which side of the coin does that fall onto?
Half and half.
Oh, weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I'm avoiding poultry bacon altogether.
I don't know. Duck bacon sounds good.
It is a fatty bird.
It is a fat.
I've seen it off the. I've seen it off a nice. Good duck, but
You've
then,
shaved the bacon straight off of a duck carcass before.
Oh, I wish I could have done that, but no.
Is there
Do
I've
you
seen
though?
it.
Do you fall asleep like yearning that you wish you could have skinned a duck?
Every night.
Yeah. Is it like?
Is
Yeah.
there a
I wish I
lamb
could've-
bacon?
I just said there's a lamb bacon. I just said that like 2 seconds ago.
So why don't you call Nick? Why don't we call like Mayapple Hill Farm and we'll find out if he can get you.
If he can make me a lamb bacon?
Yeah.
There's a fake bacon.
Bacon?
Yeah.
bacon.
Vegetable bacon.
And if you put it in the oven, you're bacon.
bacon.
Ah, thank you very much.
Nice.
Tip of
nice.
the hat. Thank you. All.
Can you believe that people actually listen to this, Mom? Like this is.
Well, what is your listenership? 100?
I don't know. Give or take on a good day.
Well,
We've eclipsed 100 on a couple shows.
You can understand why. Well, if you promote the fact that your mother is on with you this week,
Wow.
you know,
But we're a couple weeks prior to Mother's Day.
No, but this
Will
is
It's
your
a
mom come on the show, Mom?
it's a pre-Mother's Day. It's a pre-Mother's Day special.
This is the Mother's Day warm-up.
pre-Mother's Day. Yeah,
That's
I like
it.
Well, it's the Passover. We're lucky you're here because we were talking about Passover earlier.
Yeah.
And the conversation like ended very quickly
It did.
because we were like, yeah, we're gonna
You
eat
weren't
some
really sure.
food and drink some wine. Oh, I mean, I was sure,
Yeah.
but I
We're
wasn't
also
sure what
going
was
to
going to
say
be on the
some
menu.
prayers and sing some songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you quiz the children on what they should know, or are they too young to quiz?
Well, the babies are too young
Yeah.
at this point. But,
So do you
but,
quiz
Excuse
Michael?
me,
But then I have-
1-year-olds.
but then I have my other baby,
That she's looking at right now.
That's me.
Yeah.
I just pooped my pants.
Mookie.
So do you quiz him? Like, I know the Seders I've been to, the elders of the house quiz the children on some of the meanings of things that they were.
He's talking about the 4 questions, I think.
Yeah.
I think you're trying to why is this night different than all other nights?
Well, that as well. I mean, there were some other questions thrown in. There were a bunch of them.
And
More than-
slaves we
We-
were in Egypt.
We actually play Trivial Pursuit.
What are the 3 layers
Every
of
single.
matzah?
What's that?
What do the 3 layers of matzah represent?
Top, middle, bottom.
Good, Michael. Good. That is the wise son speaking.
That's right.
Then there is the simple son and the wicked son.
Uh-huh.
Aha.
There's
So I'm the
Does he
wise
wear all
son.
3?
He's the...
Does he wear all 3 hats?
No, you can be the simple son.
Yay!
And I call you wicked, but you're going to give me some money for doing a podcast at your golf
So
course.
Pete can't be wicked.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, this negotiation's going really
It's going
well.
very well.
Yeah.
How much longer is this show going on for?
Oh, a little while.
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
a
I
little
just
while.
came at the beginning.
We're about halfway, maybe when you came in.
How long do you usually do it for?
Like 40.
We spent an hour and a half, then cut it down.
Yeah. Yeah, usually, yeah, that's the case.
Oh, you have to listen to this again to edit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both
Oh,
and then we
my
listen to
God.
it again when it goes live to see if it's actually like working.
Funny?
Yeah.
do. And
Oh, it's gonna
sometimes,
be
yeah,
funny.
sometimes
And
no.
entertaining,
It's going to be entertaining.
How can it
educational.
not be?
No, never.
You're on the show. Pete's on the show. How can it not be entertaining?
Yeah. That's today. It's we got an education. It's
We did.
to laugh and to learn. That's what we're
So
doing.
the 4
today.
questions are the only questions. Isn't that that's all that's asked? Is that the? I'm trying. I'm getting a lesson here.
Pretty much, I think those are the only questions. The rest are prayers and the relation of
And
the
the songs.
epic of Passover.
And the
Right.
songs. Do you sing the songs?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Dianu going to be sung through?
But you know, we've got a new version of Diana.
Really?
Diana.
That's
Di-
my daughter. That's my
Diana.
daughter. There you
love
go.
it.
Yeah.
So instead of where we go Dianu, they're going to be
Anna?
Diana, Anna. Does that
Yeah.
work or no?
Yes.
I guess. I'm always so surprised at how much he knows about the chosen religion for being such a goy. I mean, you're the ultimate goy.
Well, the point
You're
is
Santa Goy.
Exactly. I'm Santa Goy. Yeah.
So you were the ultimate.
It's-
And who's Santa Elf?
Yeah, but elves can still be Jewish.
Oh.
Clearly,
Yeah.
one has to be.
I mean, who do you think handles the money for Santa Claus? Is me.
Someone's got to handle the guilt.
Yeah.
Santa can't handle the guilt.
You all right over there, Pete? You good? You good?
Pete, do you listen to this program on a regular basis?
I do, unfortunately.
He's actually he's a faithful subscriber and listener.
Faithful.
Yeah.
I'm glad he pays for his subscription. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. What platform do you listen on, by the way? Are you an iTunes guy?
Just got onto iTunes, yep.
Oh, okay.
What were you listening on it before? Were you listening through
Just on the
Libsyn
webpage?
or Stitcher or
On the webpage.
The first one.
Yeah.
The webpage.
The first one.
Wait, back up.
The first one that was up there.
Back up. You paid to listen
No.
to this?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, my team of negotiators, though, they're going to come in here and
We're
negotiate.
working on figuring out how to monetize the show right now via sponsorships.
We'll get there.
Yeah, and even if it's just a couple free rounds of golf, that's worth its weight in gold.
You're losing your negotiation tactics.
No,
because he knows
strategy.
I have a team of negotiators that's going to negotiate. I'm not a negotiator.
Well, I think he already negotiated.
Well, I have like 5 rain checks from last season. Anyways,
That's true, and they don't expire anymore, so
that's
you
right.
can use them.
That's it's my favorite law in all the state statutes of Connecticut. That's
You're
my favorite
welcome.
law. That had nothing to do with you. That was on the books way before you were a legislator. That gift certificates in Connecticut cannot
tried.
expire.
I tried.
Yeah. She's coming here to stay. She's all right. Mom's got a chair now. I thought she was like, all right, I'm done with this. We're leaving.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
fun. That's why we
There
do
you
it.
go.
It's a good time.
I know. We should have gotten another microphone in here. I didn't know that you were going to be coming in right away.
Well,
You were
you
ju-
set one up.
Yeah, you were just meeting with the mayor, though, right?
Yes.
What,
yes.
did you have some important business to discuss with the
we
mayor?
did. We talked about all kinds of things, yes.
Okay. Well, she got really quiet, so she's we talked about. I don't want to talk.
Should we set up
about
another mic?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's okay.
No.
I can do
We're
this.
okay. So
The bar is low.
So here's a piece of news I want to run by all of you.
Okay. News. Wait, hold on. It's breaking news?
Sure, this is breaking
Hold
news.
on.
Yep.
Let me put some music on that.
Breaking news.
Okay. Go.
You good? There it is.
Breaking news.
Very reliable news source.
Yes.
The Daily News reported
Daily News.
that street marijuana contains, quote, a dangerous amount of feces, end quote.
Goodness.
How do you feel about that?
When you said Daily News, I thought you were going to say this officially announced the Mets are no longer in the playoff race. I thought that's
Hey, you stop right. I don't care if you're Santa Claus or not. Don't start.
Daily News loves the Mets.
That's not news. That's not news.
Wow.
And
wow.
B, we know the Daily News typically does not report real, accurate news.
Did they say dangerous amounts of feces? Because I would think any amount of feces is a dangerous amount of feces.
It was, quote, a dangerous amount of poop. Quote.
That's the quote was poop.
The headline was poop.
Is it dangerous or fatal?
Well, so that's a very good question.
I
What
would
is a
think
dangerous amount of poop?
A trace amount of poop, I would think, is a problem. I would say that's a dangerous amount to have in there. If you have a trace of poop in your iced tea, that's dangerous. Well, that's a problem.
The question is, was it fertilizer from growing the marijuana, or was it like poop from someone pooping on the marijuana?
I think
that's the question.
I think there would be a concern. I wouldn't think those who, and I don't know a lot of people who sell marijuana. In fact, I don't think I know any who sell marijuana, but I would think they might not have.
They just give it to you free?
Oh, there you go.
Well done.
Zinger.
But no.
This is a legislator.
And I would think when you go to McDonald's, they have signs that says wash your hands after using the bathroom. I wouldn't think that drug dealers have that in their home.
Oh, that's a
wash
very
your
good
hands
point.
before handling your illegal drugs.
You think drug dealers have worse hygiene than McDonald's employees?
That's a tough call. I don't know. But I'm sure they don't have reminder signs all over that they have to wash their hands. I would say that. And does that help? I mean, personal hygiene is personal hygiene. You either, if you're not going to wash your hands after you poop, you're probably not going to do it because you saw a sign that says, hey, wash your hands.
Okay, fair
I don't
enough.
think that works.
So, Pete, do you typically wash your hands after you poop?
Yes, I do. My line of work, I'm constantly washing my hands anyway.
Do you poop before you wash your hands?
Oh, that's another way to ask it.
Oh, well, like I said, wash them before and wash them after.
Oh.
See, I like to wash them during. I just go up to the sink.
That's a new one. Good.
I just go up to the sink and just let it rip.
You can never overwash.
In case you were wondering why your bathroom was closed, like last July, in the middle, there was a mess on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry
Michael,
about that. Sorry about that.
You were trained better than that, I can promise you.
And then I was like, it's raining, Pete. I need another free round. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. Like, literally, I maybe played, like, I don't know, a dozen or so rounds at Candlewood last year, and it, like, was pouring rain for, like, 8 of them.
Yeah.
It was.
Did you see the weather last? It's the
Last
whole
year
Northeast was actually like that with just rain all summer.
But like half the time it was beautiful in the morning, and then it was just like rain's coming in. So my question for the legislator is: once marijuana inevitably becomes legal in this state, is there going to be more, as much, or less poop on it? Are you going to regulate the amount of poop that can be on my legal marijuana?
First off, I would say no poop would be what I would think is what you'd expect.
So you have a zero poop tolerance.
There is no poop tolerance for anything that people are going to be buying. Now, doesn't mean that there will be legalized marijuana.
So that also includes strawberries.
I would think.
So this will be the health department will be involved too.
I would hope so.
Okay.
I would hope so. I mean, you guys do a wonderful job with food. Would you tolerate anyone putting poop on your food? At the
Oh, hell no. No.
See, so no poop involved. See, so no poop tolerance at Candlewood Valley. That's why we like them.
That's why we like them. Yeah. Unlike Dutcher.
We're not getting them as a sponsor. We're pretty loyal.
I should have said Wingdale because it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
maybe that's why they
Wingdale.
closed down.
So I want to talk about real quick because I hate to be serious on the show at all because he gets mad at me when I'm serious on the show. But one of the big things I love about Candlewood, and I love Candlewood. That's my home course. That's where I play. As bad as I am, that's where I enjoy going to play golf.
Literally your backyard.
Literally.
Literally.
I feel like I'm in Parks and Rec.
Hello. That's my British.
No, that was bad. When I said
Literally,
I was
that's how
going
they
more
say
to
it.
Park and Rec with Rob Lowe with his literally.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get to, is one of the reasons I think Candlewood is above and beyond just about anybody, and I'll challenge anybody across the state that doesn't do this, is the whole stand up and play program.
Oh, yes.
Which I'm a huge fan of, and I sit on the board for.
Mm-hmm.
Would you explain a little bit about what it does and what it is?
Stand Up and Play Foundation. It's we have this amazing. We have 3 pieces of this amazing equipment.
It's
It's
awesome, too.
the Paramobile. So if you are quadriplegic, paraplegic, anything, if you have any mobility challenges, this thing will get you up and playing the game of golf.
And you have 3 now.
We have 3 now. It started.
I
about
was there when the first one came in.
I think about 4, 5. God, it's been a while now. I mean, it hasn't been anything real recent. Probably the past 4 or 5 years that we've had it.
Mike, have you seen this thing?
I've seen it. I haven't
seen it in use?
I haven't seen it in use.
So I have to tell you, it moves you to tears when you see someone. The first time I saw it, there was a demonstration from a gentleman.
That was Anthony Netto. He's the creator of the Paramobile, founder of the Stand Up and Play Foundation. He came out here to. Oh yeah,
he's a veteran from the Gulf Wars, I think.
Got to remember where he's a veteran from.
I think he's a Gulf War veteran, and he lost.
I forgot what
legs.
branch.
Yeah, and he's South
He's
African.
He's South African. He
He's
can't use
paralyzed
them.
in the
He's
waist down.
paralyzed.
Yeah, and he got up, and I was blown away as he's demonstrating this piece of equipment with no use of his legs. He gets up, and first he chips a couple, like showing how it works. It's great, and then he hits a shot. And I'm going, you got to be kidding me. He goes, yeah, he holds the record, I think.
He's
for
300
plus yard
tee
shots.
No,
with no
he
legs.
can hit a shot.
Wow.
And what I loved was his response. They said, "So how are you able to do that?" And he said 2 tips. I'm going to give you. One is when you're sitting in your chair, turn your body on a regular basis. Use that torso. Even when you're sitting in your chair, just kind of twist it back and forth because that's the motion and that's the muscle group you're going to need.
Okay.
He said, and number 2, walk on your hands for 20 years. Your arms will be nice and strong.
Oh, okay. Good sound advice.
And it was valid. And he got a chuckle, but I'm going. I'm blown away at his dedication to the sport.
It did take him quite a while to swing the club in this Paramobile when he first made it. I think over the last I was talking to him, I think it took about 8 years or something like that for him to get that drive down and to get used to it. It does take time. But at least it gets you up and about and promotes the circulation and all that stuff.
So when folks show up for the first time, having never used it, what's the learning curve like?
The learning curve, they'd have to go through a brief training. You know, how to use it, how to swing a club. It usually takes a couple of times for them to go out there with a training. Beth Ford, our general manager, the executive director now.
Hey, Beth.
Executive director. Too.
Yes.
Executive director.
I like that title, Beth. Sounds like she should be up on a horse. Riding across. Hello, I'm the executive director.
No,
I don't know.
That's your title at an organization. That's your title.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
You need a horse
horses
too, Bill.
too.
Let's hear it for executive director.
Let's get a little applause.
Yay.
But she'll be the one to give the training on it.
Right.
She's very involved in it. She'll there's who's there? There's Paul Arnett that comes out. There's Vicky. Vicky's awesome. I think she's about 23 or 24. That's paraplegic, I believe. But she's out there hitting the clubs too.
And it's a 3-wheel device. It's pretty cool. It actually drives right up on the green.
It goes right on the green. It's safe for the green.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's an amazing piece of equipment, and it's so cool that this is offered at no charge at Candlewood too. People can come use it and play around the golf. And the day that I saw it demonstrated, there was a father there. I believe he was living with MS.
Yes.
And he loved playing golf, and he had his 13 or 14-year-old son with him. And the father at this point is having a tough time moving around and doing things he used to love to do. And it choked me up, brought a tear to my eye. His son was going to go play around a golf with him. It was his first time swinging a golf club in like 10 years.
Wow.
And his son was now going to be able to go play around a golf with his dad.
That's cool.
How cool is that?
That's real cool.
It's an amazing thing that Candlewood offers that people can go out and do.
I met this guy out in San Diego at a conference. And he was, I'm like, I just looked at it and I sent a screenshot of I sent a text over to Beth saying, I think we need this thing.
Yeah.
And then she got the wheels going on that one. And
literally
we've had it ever
in
since.
a manner of speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I the day I went and saw this thing for the first time, I was blown away, and I loved every bit of what they're doing with it. And Beth is truly a champion behind this thing, too.
Very.
And I love the story, and I knew that part of it, and I didn't think you were going to be able to come out and say it. But Pete's really the reason that this exists here. The fact that he saw it and he recognized it and said, this is something we should do. And I think that's a really cool thing you guys have brought to Candlewood and to New Milford.
No, you have to,
Yeah.
It's a pretty awesome thing.
It's not just executive directors we applaud here.
No.
It's great.
It's the dishwashers, too.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think you mentioned some of the people that worked there. We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't take the chance to recognize some of the rest of the staff that you need to say hi to, because they all listen to the show. You
they better all listen to the show.
You better say your hellos and let them get their shout-outs on the show. So go ahead.
Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Aaron. Leanna. Mark. Scott. Who did I miss? I need the list. Beth, obviously. Double A.
Yeah.
Double A's out there,
Call him
too.
Double A.
Yeah.
I call him Double A instead of that.
He hates when we call him AA Ron.
Yeah.
He hates that.
I have an AA Ron shirt. I have a Key and Peele shirt, an AA Ron.
What was that noise?
I don't know. Someone honking their horn outside.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
It's not gas. I'm fine.
I don't think it was you. Well, maybe it was Leba.
Don't look at my mom like that.
So
that's after Passover. That's after the gefilte fish is when that starts to happen. That's after the gefilte fish.
Matzah can be a little gassy.
Only cold gefilte fish gets you gassy though. The warm gefilte fish goes right through you.
Oh, we don't need to go there. We've had whole shows about things that go right through you. People don't need to hear more of that.
Well, it's thematic.
It is a little too much so. We don't need to talk about more. There's poo on every show.
Oh,
This show needs to wash its hands.
Yeah.
We always talk poo. Because the bar is low, that's where it goes. So, is that everybody at the course? I don't want you to get in trouble with anyone.
If I get in trouble, it doesn't matter.
Well, you know what?
It's an everyday
if
occurrence
any of those other
for
people,
me.
they have to listen to the show.
They have to listen to the show. Yeah,
they were mentioned. So
here's
I'm actually being told I'm
how
late
about Barney?
to be at the course. Oh, Barney's there. Larry's there.
Yeah.
Jimmy's there.
Yeah.
Jimmy is there.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question for you. How do you feel about this PGA rule this season? You can putt with the flag in.
Have you seen me golf?
No, I haven't.
Awful.
Have you seen me? Who's worse?
I think that's
worse?
All right, let's go out and we'll see who's worse.
The first podcast on the. All right, we're gonna bet who's worse.
Yes,
I think I'm worse.
All right.
You haven't seen us golf, have you?
No, I've seen both. I've golfed with both of you.
Okay,
Yeah.
and who's worse?
So I'm not answering that question. I want to hear what the bet is. I
don't.
want to hear the bet first, and I want it substantial.
All right, winner doesn't have to see Mo for a month.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Okay.
Wait, that's no fair.
So who's the?
Come on, give me
Who's
give
the
me a
loser
bet.
there?
Give up something.
Okay, so the loser has to eat cold gefilte fish. Tradition on the show.
Sounds pretty
fair.
That sounds pretty simple.
And Liba has to
you're gonna
cook
eat
it.
cold gefilte fish anyway.
I don't eat it. When was the last time that you actually?
In your house, I'll cook it.
I never. No. Okay. So the loser not only has to eat the cold gefilte fish, but my mother will go to their house and stink up the joint in their kitchen.
We've got some good
better.
vent fans over in the kitchen at the golf course. We can
see?
cook it there.
Oh, that's an easy out for him.
Yeah.
It's a piece of
No.
cake.
And
And anybody
Oh, it
will
has
eat
to be-
anything.
My condo's small. I'm going to stink up the whole frickin' complex.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Then I don't know.
The person with the better score wins this and does not have to do it in their home. I'm not going to say the worst golfer because if you say the worst golfer, the person you guys can be hacking away. And
Well, no,
just
whoever
each other
loses,
worse.
whoever loses
that hole has to cook the gefilte fish. In
Oh,
their
it's
house.
a one hole thing.
One hole.
just one
God.
hole.
One
Oh,
hole
no,
challenge.
it's got to be at least
No, it's gotta
9.
be
Yeah, it's got to be
9.
at least 9. Yeah.
On 9?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
get
a
me out of the
long-
office for a little
then
while.
you got to do more than just gefilte fish. You got to do something. That's
That's
eat-
gefilte
that's
fish
eat
worthy
something.
right there.
9 holes. That's like big. It's epic.
Well, we can do it as skins if you want. So, every whoever if you lose a hole, then you have to get something else. I don't know.
Ooh, I like that. Skins 9 holes worth.
Yeah, we got some. We can figure this out.
Each
Okay.
hole has some kind of thing for the person with the worst score.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have a tough time if I would have to judge this because it's gonna take us like 3 hours playing 9 holes with the two of you.
We're gonna
No,
be-
no,
we're gonna
no.
be hacking
We're
around.
going to have a ranger follow us. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
I'll be your ranger.
No,
And-
no, no.
and
No,
you
no, no,
guys
no,
move
no,
along.
no, 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 no,
Not at all.
no. We know how you feel about
Yeah.
the rules of golf.
You will play real rules of golf.
You never do.
Of course I do.
No,
I'm a
no,
purist.
no.
I'm a purist.
So we're playing a round of golf one time. P will appreciate this, and we're on the what is it? The 10th, 11th, 12th. We're on the 13th. That's that dog leg, right?
Yeah.
The 13th. So he just winds up and just whacks one right beeline right into the trees
Through
on
the
the
trees.
right hand side.
Through the trees.
He goes,
you know you
oh,
can
it
take that
goes through the
shortcut.
He miraculously found it like 12 yards away from the green, going, oh, it was so powerful, it went right through the trees and landed here.
Look,
That would have made it like a 300-yard drive.
it's about 280 when you cut the corner, and it was
Uh-huh.
only about 5 feet in from the woods. It was right there.
Uh-huh.
You didn't go over and look. I found my ball. That's what golf is. You find your ball.
So we were in the same car, and he goes, don't tell Woody and Bronxy, and just throws it out there as you were driving, and he circles back, wait, I think I see it back there. So, yeah, I was kind of your accomplice during that, so calling you out.
You lose serious man points for
Calling
calling
you
a guy out on a golf course like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, I
we
didn't
were
call you out on
challenging those
the
other
golf
guys.
course. I called you out on the podcast
story is
like
a
5
story.
years
Exactly
later.
on this nationally listened
Internationally.
to show.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Yeah.
Bulgaria. Sorry, folks.
Yeah. Well, you need Bulgaria. We're in the UK. I think we've been in
lot
South
in the
America.
UK too.
We got a little South
We
America.
got a lot of South America
Yeah.
going on. Yeah, we're all over the place.
But
There's
I mean,
South Korea.
as a politician, obviously you're not 100% honest. And
Whoa,
right,
whoa,
and-
whoa,
and
whoa,
right-
whoa,
right-
whoa, whoa,
and
whoa,
right
whoa,
now,
whoa.
I just needed to get one skeleton out of your closet.
Hold on, are you saying politicians aren't 100% honest?
No.
Can I talk to our past mayor sitting right next to us right here? Our former mayor of New Milford as a politician.
Yeah, ask her a question.
Were you always honest with the people?
Yes.
There
Exactly.
you go. There you have it. There you have it.
Politicians are honest. What's the problem?
Well, she wasn't a politician.
Doesn't mean we're all out selling bad used cars that are the bumper's gonna fall off and drive off the lot. That's not what
you look
politicians
like
are.
today that you could be selling used cars with that.
I have a checkered shirt on.
Yeah.
You could use.
I
my
usually
shirt.
don't see you with the shirt tucked into slacks like
You
that.
could take this shirt.
I actually think that Mr. Buckby looks very good today.
Thank you.
Yes, your hair is styled beautifully. Your beard is trimmed nicely.
Thank you so much.
The beard trim actually goes a long way.
I saw you the other day when Mayor Pete Bass was giving his State of the State or
Right.
State of the Town speech, and you introduced him.
Yes.
And I actually did call Michael and say how nice you looked.
Well,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
no. But I think the way she phrased it was he doesn't
cl-
look homeless this week.
No. I said he cleaned up his act this week. Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, look, it takes some time with the beard. To make
Yeah,
sure
no,
it
the
looks
beard
right.
looks very nice
And,
now. And it'll
and-
grow in just right in time for, December duties. Yeah.
Right. And we're back to duties again. We're not talking about poop anymore.
No, with a T. With a T.
I didn't go there for once.
Yeah, right.
wasn't on me.
Thank you for that. No,
Do you have any more peeps?
no, I
Oh,
had the
no,
one,
it was-
it was
it
a
was-
one peep donut.
It was in the middle of a
I
donut.
love peeps.
I ate it in like 37 seconds.
He shoved that thing in his face.
well,
I
he
have video
challenged
of it.
me.
I'll
To
show you
eat,
later.
he challenged me to eat it in 30 seconds. He challenged me to eat
You
it in
could have
30
just
seconds.
enjoyed it.
And-
And if I had known your mom was coming, I would have gotten a second one.
well, you
Oh,
can
okay.
leave. I'll take over the mic while you go get another one.
Okay, fair enough. We have a new co-host.
All right,
so
all right. I lost
the
my
bar
shot.
is low with Liba and Mike. It doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah.
And Pete doesn't have the same
It
ring to
doesn't
it.
quite sound the same.
No.
As what?
The bar is low with Mike and Mo. It rhymes.
Oh, I love that.
See, because she listens to the show all
Yeah,
the
she's
time.
a huge fan. We have a mega fan and someone who kind of had
Your
an
own
inkling
mother
that-
doesn't listen to the show for us.
Good, because I've said some things.
Yes, you
I
have.
don't need
I
her
would not
to
have been
hear.
proud to say in front of my mother. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I have not said anything on the show that I wouldn't have said in front of my mother, though. Nothing.
Well, I've edited a couple of things
Wait a
out.
minute. Can't we do better outgoing and ingoing calls, or we
Yes.
can hear things going
Yeah,
on?
you want to call somebody?
I think we should call Beth right now.
Oh, I wouldn't. She's on her way out for the
What
day.
do you mean on her way out?
On her way out to go home.
Oh, for the day. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
she's
God.
waiting me to get-
I thought we were
waiting for
breaking
me to get
news
back
that she
down
was
there.
doing something else.
Breaking
No.
news.
No, she's on her way home.
Oh, not.
I can call her with a client question.
Oh,
Oh,
that's true.
Well, she's a fan of the show, right?
She is.
So we could call her on behalf of the show. She wouldn't say no.
It has nothing to do with work. Who leaves at 3:40 in the afternoon?
Wow, good point.
She was there. She was there at 6:30 this morning.
That is inexcusable.
Banker's hours.
What bank is open at 6 in the morning?
I don't know, but I'm saying
where
leave
are
it
you?
at 3:30.
Hey,
Was she
she's
going to
been
play
there all
golf? Like, no,
She's going out for a twilight.
I deserve
round.
it. Give me the
Yeah.
want. Go ahead. Give me the want.
Womp.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. All right, I think that's good for the show today.
It's a
All
lot
right,
of show.
So here's what we're gonna do. We always end the show with an etiquette tip, right? He gives an etiquette tip.
I say something gentlemanly, but it's not intended just for men. It's gentlemanly. It's something you should keep in mind for yourself and to remind the listeners of ways to be, as we would say, being a gentleman in public, but it really applies to all people. It's not just a men's thing or a women's thing. It's being polite. It's a politeness or a courtesy tip.
Yeah, so you can give your best advice to the ladies if you want.
Hold on.
Me giving advice to the ladies. Have you
sexy
seen me?
music for that. Yeah. All right. Okay.
But give some advice, some etiquette advice. Maybe as it pertains to golf. What's the number one piece of golf etiquette that you can give people?
Oh, golf etiquette.
There's a lot of rules.
I need the Jeopardy music for this one.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. What do you got? We got all the Jeopardy. We'll take all the time you like. The music's playing.
There's so many. You got to love that.
All right, what's one piece of golf etiquette that actually applies to people in everyday life? How's that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Like,
a hint.
don't drive on the green.
I'll
It
give
doesn't
you a hint.
apply
Yeah,
to
don't
me.
drive on the green.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Here's
apply.
Ready golf.
Yeah.
Ready golf is a good one.
It is. Just
He
put it out
uses
there.
ready golf all the time to golf out of order, and then I started using that as well, and now it's just like a big shoving match when it's like, oh, who's up? Ready golf. Or I'll just go up and I'll drive one and I'll shank it all the way into the woods and I'll just drop another one, say ready golf, and he said, no, I'm standing right here. Sorry, you weren't right here.
Yeah, that's fair. So ready golf.
I got that from you.
Ready golf is great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I like this question, the way you posed that, Mike. That was good stuff this week.
Thank you. I'll be here all
For
the
another
next
5
couple minutes. Yeah.
I think it's play the ball where it lies. So life is always going to have you off the fairway.
Ooh.
Life is not always going to put you right down the middle of the fairway for a beautiful second shot. Sometimes you're off in the sticks. Sometimes you're in a sand trap. No matter where you are, play the ball where it lies. Face things head on. If there's a conflict, you face that conflict, and you decide, you know what, I'm going to hit the ball right here, the way it's supposed to be. Play the ball where it lies. Play your life the same way.
Boom.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic
Do
on
not
that
drop
one.
my
I could
microphone.
not
Come on,
say
just
that
one
better.
time.
Do
Can I
not
drop it?
Do not drop the microphones.
I'm going to drop it.
Thank you.
There, I dropped the mic for you.
There you go. All right, and what's your mom? So
There's something we
What?
have not done since she's been here
what?
that we need to do on this show.
I said huh.
No, aside from her.
Oh.
Not for her, for her.
What?
What we need to do
What are we doing?
is, I think, one of our listeners, Camel, would be disappointed if Lieba's here and something was not done.
So what happened was when we worked at the movie theater, and it was me and Dan and a couple other people, and my mom was walking down the street. So Dan opened up the door and he goes, Liba. And then he ran back inside all giddy, like, she has no idea where that came from. And then she walks into the theater 30 seconds later, did someone just give me a Liba call? And that actually happened.
And
she coined the phrase Liba call.
And that is held up for years now, because now we'll be down at softball and somebody will say something about you, or Mike will say my mom or something, and then Dan, next thing you know, just going, Liba. And it's hysterical. It's fantastic.
Yeah, he did it once while I was batting.
He did.
And I
Yes.
struck out.
Well, that had
Because
nothing
I
to
was
do with him.
no, it did. I was laughing hysterically. He did it I had 2 strikes on me. The ball was right there, and he goes Liba, and I just dropped my whole body. It just melted, and then I struck out. At least I took a swing.
Yeah.
So when you take your tee shot now, instead of saying Baba Booey, we could say that.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you try to mess with my tee shot, it's probably going to result in a better tee shot. Give me an
That
etiquette
will go
tip,
nowhere.
Mom.
All right, now we can go with
You
the
never
Liba
taught me
etiquette tip.
any etiquette while growing up.
Some sort of etiquette, something to be a good person, something people
I learned
should do.
all my
Doesn't have to be
etiquette
golf.
from In Living Color,
The Simpsons. Yeah.
The Simpsons, Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, we see that every day.
Well, she didn't know I was watching Beavis and Butthead. That was the one show I was forbidden to watch when I was a kid.
You're stupid.
Yeah, I was really tech savvy when I was a little kid, and I actually ran a wire from your cable into my room, into that little television.
Did you know that?
The look she's giving you right now.
I know.
Did you know
No,
he
I'm
did
trying
that?
to think of an etiquette tip.
Oh, she's been thinking this
She's
whole time.
She's ignoring you at this point.
She's like, I have no
Did
etiquette.
you know he stole your cable from your room into his?
Yeah.
I learn more and more about my son as time goes on. Like all those bottles of vodka that I thought were vodka.
No, those
were really
water,
tap water. Yeah.
You're like this isn't.
This is what he keeps in his desk here.
No, so
he has a bottle of Dubra.
The Dubra.
By the way, it's Dubra.
The Dubra
It's
was
Dubra, nothing but the finest vodka.
The Dubra was
We're
delivered by
Polish.
Dave.
We're
Dave
Polish.
delivered the Dubra because we actually have a challenge in the next episode. I'm supposed to eat do-si-do Girl Scout cookies and chase them with Dubras. Yeah, you listen to the show, so you understand why. Yeah. Dave just dropped that off a couple days ago. We were going to do it today, but
we have
then
no
we had
do-si-dos.
guests.
And we have no do-si-dos.
Oh,
so,
I do. I have like $60 worth of Girl Scout cookies.
Well,
at
bring
home.
some in the office.
No.
So we can do this thing.
I don't have do-si-dos, though.
All right, fine.
I only have good ones. I have Thin Mints.
I'm bringing the
I have
banana sandwich for
tagalongs.
you next time, too, then.
Okay. Do
So
your
bring
thing.
that in, or I'll bring banana sandwich for you.
So my mother has no etiquette? Is that it? No etiquette
There's
tips?
something. She has something.
Be sure to drink all of your glasses of wine. Don't leave a single drop left.
Or Elijah will get you.
Because whatever life gives you, you must take. How's that?
I like it.
Thematic etiquette.
I tried
it.
to copy you a little bit.
No, that's
Bill.
great. It's a little bit different. It's great. I think it's a wonderful tie-in. Good teamwork.
Thank you.
There you go.
See?
Thank you.
And yours, Miguel.
Does it have to pertain to okay.
You can pertain yours as you always do to whatever you like. Usually
Okay.
it pertains to
No,
something
no.
that grinds your gears.
Here's an etiquette tip, and it's relevant. If you are preparing a dish for a dinner and you know it's going to stink real bad, cook it outside. For the love of God, Mom. Cook the gefilte fish outside this year.
Hold on, I have a challenge for that.
What?
The gorgonzola bread that I used to make across the street from here.
Stinky and delicious.
It was stinking delicious. If I were to come to your house and make you gorgonzola bread, would you say no because I was cooking it inside?
That was good bread.
It was really
I
good bread.
remember it, yeah.
I'll give you that recipe. Maybe you can make it over at the golf course sometime.
Give it to all of us.
We'll see.
Sure. I think the gentleman in Bulgaria is asking for it.
Do they have gorgonzola cheese in Bulgaria?
They'll have to answer us. I've never been there. You have,
Yeah.
and we have the listeners there. So, hello, Bulgaria. I don't know what that voice was,
I
but
think
I
the
just saying hi.
Soviets stole all their cheeses.
But did you want to answer my question?
What?
If I were to offer to come cook the gorgonzola bread in your house,
I got burners outside. Let's go.
no, I'm going to cook it in your house, or I don't make it at all.
No, because it's an electric stove inside. You don't want that.
What if I did? Would you let me do it?
Okay. I guess. Does
So
it stink
just-
that bad? It stinks that bad.
It does stink. Without the big hoods, it wouldn't have worked in the restaurant.
Really? Okay.
Gorgonzola can stink up pretty good, especially with heavy
It
cream.
burns really well too.
Oh, there you go.
Very
That
easily.
smells that much worse.
Really? Because
Yep.
there's a
very
restaurant
careful cooking that.
in New York. They have these little French onion dip wontons type things.
Okay.
I'm sorry. French onion soup wontons.
Mhm.
And when you walk into the restaurant, it's like it smells like someone took their sock off after playing 2 hours of ice hockey and they whack you in the face. And that's the stinkiest sock in all of sports is the ice hockey sock.
I would agree.
So you walk in and it's just like, wow, this place just reeks like disgusting cheese. But the dumpling is just amazing, absolutely amazing. So it's kind of worth it.
All right.
So
it is worth
I
it.
might actually
Road
let
trip.
you do that.
So it is worth it. That's all I
road
was
trip.
getting to.
You want it.
That was the point I was making. It is worth it then. So see, so your etiquette tip means poo. So try another one.
Okay, when you're on a podcast, turn the damn sound off on your phone. There's my etiquette tip, Pete.
There's the etiquette.
There you go.
I
There's
like
the
it.
etiquette
That
tip.
works.
All right, that works.
So as we wrap up the show,
we want to thank our brand new sponsor, the Candlewood Valley Country Club.
thank you, CVCC.
Value of
In the house.
sponsorship to be determined.
Oh, we won't talk about that. We never talk about it on the air.
You don't talk about money in front of people.
No, that's good etiquette tip right there. See, you could have used that.
I got
one.
a couple. All right,
You
my
do.
etiquette tip for the week. Don't
There
talk
you go.
about money in front of people.
That's good.
Especially Bulgarians.
Or Californians or Virginians.
I've
or-
been to Bulgaria.
South Koreans.
There's not a lot of money.
or in front of Huh.
I drove a Daewoo. That was my rental car there.
Wow.
And I tried to go up a hill and it would go backwards.
Wow.
It was like 4 gears.
It's got as much power as a toaster. So
it
that's
has
the problem.
as much power as me driving out of the tee box.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
oh
Pete.
God.
Or Pete.
Yeah.
Who has a longer drive?
What,
Who
you
can
want
have a
me to
longer
give
drive?
you an answer for that?
Yeah.
Consistently, I'll say if I were to give you each 5 shots off the tee,
Uh-huh.
I think the 5 longest shots will be Pete's.
Okay. Fair.
You need new glasses.
No. I've seen you both
he's
hit.
up-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
However, I will say, in the last year, I give Mike a tremendous amount of credit. He has taken instruction very well. And if he keeps that instruction in mind, and I should not be giving tips and instruction.
What kind of instruction is it? Are you giving him instruction that's very calm, or are you red-faced giving him this instruction?
I'm very calm. When I'm red-faced, I give him nothing.
Oh, okay.
I give him nothing.
He gives instruction, and then it's like take it or leave it. He's like, yeah, this is what you should do, take it or leave it. And then if you hit the next ball well, regardless of whether or not you follow the instruction, he goes, oh, that was all me. That was all me. And if you hit the ball wrong, he goes, oh, well, you didn't listen to me. Regardless of if you actually apply.
I think that's a bit exaggerated.
No, you would erase my name on the scorecard and be like, that fourth hole was mine.
We'll just have to put hidden microphones out in the course.
Oh, there'll be no hidden microphone. We'll put them right on the cart. We'll do a show in the next coming weeks.
Yeah, that'll be a show.
Whether it be the next week or the week after, somewhere's in there, we'll do our first podcast from the golf cart.
So, Mom, you're picking up the girls next Friday. Is that cool?
I might have to.
Thanks, Mom. I really appreciate that. That's great. Okay.
I might have to pick up my brother.
Oh, because next week is Passover.
Yay!
I can't golf on Passover?
I didn't tell you it had to be Friday. We can figure something out.
Oh.
So here's the thing.
Sunday it is.
Look, it's the end of the show. We want to make sure we thank Liba for coming in.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad I came in.
Now, that was the first random drop in. We knew you were coming.
Well, kind of. He was the start of the show. We invited him, and he dropped in. So I think it's really important that we say, first off, it's so wonderful to have your mom stop in.
Yes.
But we're honored to have the former mayor of the town stop in.
Sure.
And in the same seat. It's so wonderful.
All the Bulgarians are going to be like, I am honored to listen to this show.
They should be. That's an honor. It really is.
Yeah.
It's certainly an honor, and thank you.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, Mom.
Wonderful.
You're welcome,
Thanks,
son.
Mom.
You're welcome, Monkey.
Are you getting the girls tonight?
We haven't discussed that yet, Monkey.
All right. All right, Monkey, thanks. So, and we want to make sure we thank.
And speaking of primates.
Oh, great. Here we go.
So Pete, thank you for joining us on the show. Hopefully, it's not the last one to join us in studio. But we're going to be
paying for him. He can come whenever he wants.
Whenever he wants to, yeah. And Beth can come in, or should we invite Aaron in the studio? Or Double A in the studio? What if Aaron and Double A came in the studio?
If it's Aaron and Aaron?
Yes.
Aaron
I don't think you have enough time on the podcast.
Oh, my goodness.
No, I
that
don't
would
think
be.
so.
I don't think we have enough padding on the walls.
I don't think we have enough insurance in the
bring him in.
studio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That might have to be a remote broadcast.
It might. They will definitely be on our show. The people
fine.
listening to the show are going to love meeting those characters. They're certainly characters before anything else. and a wonderful crew of people over at Candlewood. We thank you for all you guys do at Candlewood. And thank you for being a sponsor of the show, whether you realize how much you're paying us or not. We love that part. And you are welcome to join us any single time. And hopefully Beth forgives you for not going in today.
Hopefully she forgives me. And Jennifer, have a good trip to Ireland.
Oh, Jennifer's off to Ireland.
Oh, yeah, she's off right now.
Off to Ireland. When does she leave?
Tonight.
All right, so the show will be on while she's over there. So maybe we'll pick up another listener in Ireland.
Oh.
Never know.
That would be something.
Yeah.
That could be our
What about her bra?
one.
What? Aaron go bra.
Wait. What about Aaron's bra?
Oh, goodness. That's going to get us all in trouble.
All right, I'm just going to put the microphone over there.
There you go.
Because Double A doesn't wear one, I don't think.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, good save.
That's why they're Double A.
That's my mom. That's my mom.
Roasted.
That's a show.
That's a good ending.
That's a perfect ending.
Great.